Everyone has different goals in their intimate relationship. Some people think that marriage is the ultimate goal, and some think that marriages are not necessary. Eric Erikson believes intimate relationship is a psychosocial crisis in young adulthood, and is essential for identity formation. Since intimate relationships require people to sacrifice and compromise, young adults can understand more about themselves and develop an ethical sense. If adults cannot make deep personal commitment to others, they may become overly isolated and self-absorbed. According to the most updated research in Hong Kong, the proportions of never married population in both genders were on the rise over the last 2 decades. The increasing trend reflected the tendency towards marriage postponement. On non-marriage, should we then consider if marriage is really a normative life event for everyone? Let's compare and see the pros and cons between singlehood, cohabitation, and marriage. We'll first discuss about the pros and cons of being single. Yes, I'm talking about you, 單身狗. The positive side of being single is become healthier, because for those who are single, they tend to have more time for exercise. For those women who are married, they're generally overweight. 點解拍唔拍到都咁肥嘅? Besides, single people pay more attention on self, as they don't have to worry about anyone else and be more independent. They are more likely than married people to have a sense of continued growth and development as a person. In addition, single people tend to have more freedom, as they can do whatever they want. For example, single life gives more time for personal tasks, such as working, volunteering, or spending time doing whatever they want. Moreover, for those who are single, they have better relationship with family and friends because they have more time to develop and maintain their support social network. After talking about the benefits of being single, let's focus on the negative side of being single. In recent years, there are more single males than females, and males get married at older age on average. Single females will be labeled as leftover women, whereas males will be described as eligible bachelors. The leftover woman label has received intense media attention. Some may think in Chinese society, unmarried women are incomplete and considered an embarrassment to their families. Another drawback of being single is loneliness. Feeling lonely or fear from time to time as a single person is normal. The companionship, therefore, becomes much more important to these single persons. According to the Sternberg triangular love theory, marriage is a kind of consummate love which involves intimacy, passion, and commitment. Couples experience different forms of loving style throughout the long-term relationship. In the most societies, the institution of marriage is considered the best way to ensure health benefit, the long-term relationship and sharing of material goods. First, married people tend to be healthier physically and psychologically, because marriage offers a readily available system for both social integration and social support. Research also found that married people report lower levels of depression and distress. Married couples also tend to have stable and long-term relationship, since marriage means committing to live with and love the person of your choice for the rest of your life. The third benefit of marriage is sharing of material goods. The financial well-being of married couples is enhanced because of the combination of income and household. As a result, they have less financial stress. Perhaps the greatest differences between marriage and cohabitation are the rights and responsibilities married people have. Married couples have the hospital rights to make decisions about the other spouse's healthcare if the spouse is incapacitated. Married couples also enjoy an automatic right to an equal sharing of property. However, there are also disadvantages in marriage. First of all, there will be more arguments about money. As couples combine their income and have more money after the marriage, they will have more arguments regarding how they should spend the money. Power struggles, different values, and needs will also emerge. Couples also need to face different pressure other than money. For example, they need to take care of their parents when they become sick. And if that's not enough, they even have to take care of their spouse when he or she gets sick, and deal with their spouse family, the relationship between their spouse and their family, and need to deal with the spouse emotion. What is even worse is that they have to work. Therefore, marriage can mean more resources of conflict to the relationship.
Cohabitation is an arrangement where two people who are not married live together. It can be an alternative to marriage in situations where marriage is not possible for financial or family reasons. Such arrangements have become increasingly common due to the changing social views regarding marriage, gender roles, and religion. According to Sternberg triangular love theory, cohabitation involves the elements of passion and intimacy, but lack of commitment to marriage or an ability to make decisions to go into marriage. A research has showed about 30% of Hong Kong cohabitants are under age 29. Another study has found that young couples, and males in particular, showed greater acceptance towards cohabitation. The rise in cohabitation is largely associated with a growing number of people thinks that cohabitation is a great chance of child marriage to test the compatibility of the relationship, that it could increase the understanding of each other and predict the future marital life before both partners have decided to get married. Also, in comparing to married couples, the relationship could be ended simply by mutual agreement on properties. According to research, those who cohabit before engagement are at greater risk of divorce after marriage, due to the possibility that cohabitants tend to get married without careful considerations, getting married because they have been living together for a period of time. Research has also showed that cohabitants are more likely to have poor relationship quality. They tend to be less satisfying and less stable in marriage, have more conflicts in tribals such as housework responsibilities, more violence and less happiness reported, experience higher levels of depression and substance abuse. Moreover, they are less likely to enjoy the life as they are not sure about the future. They don't know as to whether they should live together or not. So, is it a must that married couples have better relationship than cohabited couples? There is no definite answer. The most important thing is the quality of relationship. Then, what can we social workers help? The following are some strategies that could be taught during couple counseling in order to enhance their relationship. The first strategy is knowing and being known. Do you know your partner well? Let's ask more and learn more deeply about him or her. Better understanding can help you sustain your relationship. The second element is positive illusions, which refers to unrealistically favorable attitudes people have of their partners. Couples are encouraged to see partner positively. It predicts greater satisfaction, love, and trust. Couples will have less conflict and thus they will stay together longer. Another key factor is communication. Pay full attention to your partner. Remember that communication should be two-way. Various partners share and listen to each other's perception. Do not interrupt and try to use more collaborative language. Conflict resolution and problem-solving skills are also helpful. Happy couples will also talk more positive experiences with an active constructive responding, such as enthusiastically saying, "That's great, I'm so happy for you." It is associated with higher relationship well-being, increasing perceived value of positive events, and higher trust and perceived closeness. Last but not least, self-expansion is also essential. Relationship satisfaction is a usual byproduct of self-expansion love. How to get back when love fades away? Partners should try new things together, as engaging in novel and arousing activities can prevent declines in satisfaction. For those being single, no worries. Your friends and family will be your important support. To prevent isolation, Social workers should help them develop social network. We should also be aware of the negative labeling effects in society. Removing those stigmatization can help them enjoy their singlehood better. All in all, should we choose to get married in order to conform the social norms? An important message that we learned from developmental perspective is that growth is not just about attainment of a specific normative stage. Development is a lifelong process. No matter you are single, married, or cohabitating, you are still able to change and develop throughout the entire lives.